Hey guys, today I'll be listing off my 10 favourite Mario Kart 64 tracks. So, let's go. Banshee Boardwalk. Now this track might not be the most difficult or outstanding tracks, but it's still pretty fun to play on. Most of it is taking place on a boardwalk, but there are plenty of really sharp turns and that random big jeep in the background. Then you go inside a castle, which just has some bats and some more sharp turns, and that's it. It's not the most awesome track ever, but it's definitely enjoyable to play. Koopa Troopa Beach. This is probably one of the greatest beach tracks in a Mario Kart game. Like, you drive around a giant Koopa Troopa rock formation, a bunch of shortcuts for the competitive players, because those shortcuts are actually pretty hard to do, and that's about it. There isn't too much that sticks out, but overall, a really good track. Frappe Snowland has to be one of the greatest snow tracks in Mario Kart, and you know why? Because there is no ice. Yes, in other Mario Kart titles, we have tracks with ice in them, or they are completely covered in ice, and this is a problem because when you go drive on the ice, your controls get really tight and they just aren't really fun to play on because of that. And this is an ice track with no ice, and I am thankful for that. Sure, there is not too many things in this track that makes it stick out, but still, it's an ice course with no ice. It cannot get better than that. Wario Stadium. What's awesome about this track is that it's longer than most average tracks. It has a lot of jumps in the course, and that massive jump at the end where if you get hit by a banana or green shell, you fall down and you will be in last place. The only thing I don't like about this track is that it's a bit too generic, but other than that, I love this course. Calamari Desert. This course would have not made the list if it weren't for one thing, and that is the train. This course is so unique when it comes to the train. I mean, when the train passes, you have to come to a complete stop. And this course also has the sense of adventure, like going through the tunnel and exploring around the track. I don't see too many Mario Kart tracks that have the feel of Calamari Desert, being all adventurous and wanting to check the place out. That's why I like this one. Royal Raceway. This track is really cool. You have one of the biggest jumps ever in a Mario Kart game, Peach's Castle from Mario 64 to explore. You also have the whole bunch of sharp turns. It's a really good track in a Mario Kart game, and it's one of those tracks where both casual players and competitive players can enjoy. Rainbow Road. Okay, for some people, this is the best Rainbow Road. For others, it's boring and too long. Honestly, I think it's not the best Rainbow Road, but it's still a good track, in general. The music is so soothing. It's just, wow. My only complaint about this track is that the whole track is practically just guardrails. Sure, you have like maybe one or two chain chomps in the level, but that's it. And the track goes for 6 minutes. But other than that, I love this track. DK's Jungle Parkway is a pretty fun track. You've got that jump at the beginning that makes you lose all your speed when you land. You have that random rock being thrown at you when you go out of bounds. You have that small ass bridge that when you put a banana peel on it, it is very likely that someone is going to get hit. And you've got that small cabin that you drive into. Yep, DK's Jungle Parkway is a pretty cool track. Yoshi Valley. This track is considered one of the best Mario Kart tracks of all time. I mean, you have a ton of different ways to go, like that small bridge, that random giant egg that spins, the porcupines. Yep, no wonder people like Yoshi Valley. Bowser's Castle. This Bowser's Castle is considered one of the greatest tracks and the greatest Bowser's Castle. Like, first you go on a boardwalk to go past a statue of Bowser spitting fire, then you go into a room with a bunch of Whomps, including Marty the Green Thwomp. Then you go into a room with a bunch of Bowser statues breathing fire, and Whomps going across the floor. Then you go across this skinny ass bridge with no guardrails,
Then you go down some stairs leading to Bowser's Garden, then you end up on a spiral going up, then you take this big jump onto the castle to end up at the finish line. Man, no wonder this track is really good.